Hey, how you doing, guys? Fair afternoon. It's another episode of the Play Your Cards Right podcast. And we here with the Prince of Inglewood, my boy TIAO, man. He in the building. Appreciate you for being on, my boy. Welcome to the show. We're going to start off. You know how we do it today. We playing two-hand. I already done shuffled the cards, so we're going to get that in the mix. Right now, we're going to let my boy introduce himself.
Alright, man. I go by Tio or Tio the motherfucking GOAT, man. I'm a kid from South Side of Chicago, man. You know, I make R&B music. I make hip hop. I do everything, bro. I write for people. I'm about to start a TV show. Me and my boy Shot by Elijah. I got an album coming out, listening party. You got an invite to.
For sure.
Yeah, so I'm working, man.
On the real, we
putting
here.
in that work.
On the real. So look, let's start off with that. What was the inspiration for your album?
So the name of the album is Not Satisfied Yet.
Yeah.
And just like the title, bro, I'm not satisfied.
Yeah.
As far as I probably would never be satisfied because of my work ethic, but like we got so much content to put out.
Yeah.
Right? But you know how some people get comfortable. Like I said in the deal, I done did this, I done did that. I'm getting comfortable, you see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I felt myself getting comfortable.
Yeah.
So I had to like remind myself, like, nigga, you ain't satisfied. It's still grind time. It's still shit you gotta do, bro. It ain't over with yet, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what's the biggest things that help you get over those hurdles? And what satisfies you? You know what I'm saying? Like when you hungry and you out here doing what you plan on doing. What satisfies you? And what some of the things that keep you hungry for real?
I'm gonna say my son, man. My son is number one for sure.
For sure.
You know, he'll be 2 January 14th, so that's my blessing. You know, you get a different type of joy from your kid.
On the real.
And I just lost my father, so I lost my father the day before Mother's Day.
Man, condolences, my brother.
Yeah,
real.
so that kind of that put me back in it. Like, nigga, we got shit to live for. Like, we gotta. Me and Apostle supposed to be in the Bentley before he went, you know. So I gotta make this shit happen for me.
On the real.
For him. Yeah.
For sure, bro.
For sure.
And those are motivating factors, bro. Like some people, you know what I'm saying, like motivation in certain areas, bro. And
sure.
We here to just show people like you can do it, bro. Like no matter where you start at, bro, just pick somewhere to start. You know what I'm saying? And some of the things like life is gonna hit you. Like every day is gonna be a challenge. Every day is gonna be an obstacle. Things that get in your way. But what are some ways that you know what I'm saying, like take control of these boundaries and these things and like it help you keep pushing yourself to go forward?
Consistently recording.
Yeah.
Like I went to go buy the studio equipment, so I ain't gotta pay nobody. I
Yeah.
can just wake up, record, go to sleep, record. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like I'm doing it whenever I want to, whenever I need to get that feeling out. So like whenever I get clogged up, if I be like, all right, cool, I'm too comfortable. I'm just sitting around. I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
Let me record. Let me spend an hour or two working on my craft.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just staying motivated and staying, you know, consistent. Bro.
Yeah.
Being persistent with all this shit. Yeah, that's the biggest thing for real.
So how did you? Okay, let's take a deep dive into how did you learn how to record yourself? Like, what was the step by steps of you?
It was YouTube.
YouTube studio.
It was YouTube, gang. I ain't
Yeah.
cap. So like, I still to this day record on GarageBand, and people be like, bro, how do you get your songs to sound like this on GarageBand? Bro?
Yeah.
And it's simple, like just looking up plugins, looking up how this work, how this like what this do, how to play with the EQs, how to play with the reverb, like you know, just certain stuff. It's just like school shit. You doing your research paper, you do your background on what you need to do your background on, you know. So I really just did YouTube, bro, Google, and just when I book a studio session, I watch my engineer and I ask questions. Like niggas I just sit back and be like, all right, nah, let the engineer do him. He finna cook it. No, I want to know exactly what you putting on my shit. So, yeah, so that's really what I be on, man.
So what's the most fulfilling moment that you got out of music?
That's tough. Hey, I met Twista, bro.
Yeah.
I got to see Twista perform live. Like, I was on stage.
Yeah.
And it's just like seeing how he controlled the crowd and had like the hit songs that he was performing. Like, man, he did Overnight Celebrity. He did the the one with Do or Die.
Yeah.
Like, it was just crazy, and just seeing those people interact with him.
Yeah.
And it was inspiring for me. Like, I want to do that. I want to be that person for these people. Type shit. Yeah.
So, speaking of inspiring, you know what I'm saying? You know, we work with kids. You know what I'm saying? So what motivation would you give some people, and like some routines you would give some people to stay inspired?
My coach, Coach Myers, man, and shout out to my boy. Yeah. My coach, he told me that leadership boat is really lonely. Right?
Yeah.
And you could take that and go many ways with it, but like the way I took it was I had to isolate myself from everybody in order for me to improve myself.
Yeah.
Right? You know, and I'm getting better every day. Like, that's my mentality. Mm-hmm. No matter what I'm doing, if I could be cooking a pack of noodles and I make that motherfucker a different way that I made it, I'm getting better at what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So just having that mentality of, all right, I'm going to grind hard, I'm going to work hard, I'm going to do this for this, I'm going to do this for that, I'm going to set shit up. Yeah. Think about it, plan it, and execute the plan, bro. Mm-hmm. You'll be good.
Nah, for real. A lot of people don't understand, and I say this all the time, like, planning is a lonely road. Fact. Success is a lonely road. Fact. You ain't never seen nobody, like, put in work. You know what I'm saying? Fact. Like, you never, like, you will see the outcome of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you got skinny, bro. Oh, sure. Oh, you did this, or you did that. Or you see the outcome of what they did. You don't see the behind the scenes, how much work they put in, how much dedication they put in. You see, like, them becoming what they said they was going to become, because that road is start with yourself. You like, I have to do these things. You ain't got to have nobody see you doing them. Yeah. You got to be able to lock in with yourself so you can really, really be as successful as you want to be.
For sure.
And sometimes that's the hardest thing, because people love to be seen. You know what I'm saying? We all love instant gratification as well. Mm-hmm. And I think it's to a point where, like, everybody wants you to see them at their best when you're not always going to be at your best all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to be successful. It's hard to a point where you got to know exactly where you want to go and how you want to get there, you know?
Right.
That's some of the hardest things to be able to figure out in life. Like, all right, I said I wanted to do this thing. How am I going to be able to get there? How I'm going to be able to be successful at doing it? So what people motivated you on your way to success? Like, who would you look up to in like A, the artist game, and B, like, in your personal life?
Okay, I'm gonna say A. I'm going for Damani, right? And you know who Damani is, right? Damani Harris. He it's TIAO son, but
okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he go crazy.
My boy, he different, bro. Yeah. Like everything about him is different, and I just feel like with time and with experience and with him growing, he gonna be the best.
Yeah.
Like, he got a chance at being the best, being better than his father, having a better career than his father.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I definitely look up to him. And as an artist, he make dope ass music. Like that type of vibe is. I smoke a blunt to it. I kick back. I chill. You feel me? Like that Corday, that Damani Harris. You know, they all lit. Personally, I'm gonna say it's my little brother that get me going. Like my son and my little brother, I got a lot of people that look up to me. You feel me? And I'm the example. You feel me? So with me being the example, I gotta make sure I'm on my P's and Q's.
Yeah.
You feel me? Proper preparation prevent poor performance.
Every day.
Shit. So
for real.
Yeah, that's just what it is.
So with these kids, who do you think you're gonna try to work with next to be able to achieve your goals? Like, what's some of the projects that you got in mind, and what's some of the things you got visually as an artist that you want to bring out to the world?
So I've been doing a lot of writing for a lot of people, a lot of different people.
Yeah.
So I would say my next. I know I got a lot of stuff coming out with my boy Parquet. Mm-hmm. We got a lot of work. We've been putting in work. I've been writing for him. I've been helping out with hooks or whatever, you know what I mean? So I know we got a lot of stuff coming out. He got some stuff going on with Bump J. You feel me, bro lit. So that probably would be the next artist that I work with and put some shit out.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm doing everything solo. Like this project, I'm trying to have as only like 2 features out of the 15 songs on there.
Okay.
Feel me? And I'm still debating on if those features gonna make it. But yeah, I really want to just put out content with myself so that people can realize and see like, all right, yeah, this young nigga working. This young man working.
Yeah. So being signed to a deal, like what does that look like? What is the highs and the lows of you, your contract, your deal, and what you've been going through?
Yeah, so I had a situation, one situation was with A-List, which is an independent record label. It was dope. It was my first deal. I was 17. It was an experience. I got to see certain things. I got to have the experience of signing and having my family with me. But we just wasn't able to get me off the shelf. As far as they wasn't trying to push the buttons on me. You feel me? And it ain't no bad blood. It's all love at the end of the day. But they wasn't really trying to push the button on me. They was they just kept saying I was underdeveloped. You know, so like that was like a learning experience for me to never give nobody that room to say that again ever. You see what I'm saying?
So as far as advertisement and marketing, what are some of the biggest things that you look forward to doing in the near future for like advertising and marketing? Because that's the big thing. Like content is really like one of the biggest things when it comes to being an artist. Now you can't just be an artist. Like you just can't make good music. You got to know how to market it, get it out to people, and who your target audience is. So what are some of the things that you gonna look forward to doing when it comes to that?
So I target specifically women from the ages of 18 to about 35, 36, around that age. That's my target audience. Right? That's why I make the R&B music and, you know, that type of vibe for. So what I'm doing to get towards that is just really just showing my face at these events. You know, like I'm popping out. I'm really outside. So like whenever my guys call or a promoter got an event or they need some bottles or we got to get a section or whatever it is, I'm going to pull up and I'm going to make sure like, all right, cool, we're going to have our fun, we're going to kick it, have my chain on, have my ice on, look good, you feel me, and just show my face. You know, the more they see me perform. The music, I really don't feel like it's a problem. I think I make good music and I make music that people love. You feel me? So it's just about being around those people to get them to love me. You see what I'm saying?
And that's like, especially with like underground or above ground, like people don't understand like the footwork that you got to do like to be able to like get your face out there in your own city, for real. So like that's one thing, but like even more so, you got to have an audience like online nowadays too. So like, what are some of the things that you can tell people about like an online presence or being able to get a buzz online, or how to be able to market online as well?
That's something I'm still learning myself as far as like social media. I recently got my page to about 13,000 followers, so I feel like that's decent. I say I know a lot of the 13,000 came from me just being on TikTok and me being on like certain people's lives and getting on live and rapping for them and you know, just being around. Like it's the same shit with the club. If you're there, you in they chat, you in they lives, you see they live is juking. They letting people join. Hey, can I spit a few bars? Can I show you my song? Can I, you know? So just to turn up. And some people gonna give you some real feedback like that shit trash and you just need to throw it away. Or you might be like, you got a hit song, bro. You need to put that out. We need to see that in this city or that city.
I literally just got on that too, bro. Like I didn't know it was a whole wave of people that really just sit there and like review music on like TikTok or like Instagram, bro. Like I was oblivious, bro, until like a couple of matter of fact, right before I just dropped my album, The Revival. Right before I just dropped it, bro.
That was hard.
Man, go looking, man. I definitely appreciate. Go get that Furrow Out the Know, The Revival out right now. But like before I dropped my album, bro, like I didn't know nothing about that. I'm just on TikTok one day and something told me like just look up reviews and on hip hop music. I just typed that in, bro. A whole page and a slew of people just came into effect. Like I'm like, bro, that is crazy how you could just have somebody to review, and it'd be free. Most of the times it'd be free. Like
and sometimes you gotta pay, and it'd be good. Though. Like you gotta make that investment, bro.
Right.
Like, some people be scared to make that investment.
I was just gonna say, like, you gotta invest in your craft. If they charge you, you know what I'm saying, to review your music, that's just, you know what I'm saying, what it costs.
Right.
Like, and you gotta pay them people, because at the end of the day, they not just sitting there for hours just to review your music for free. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
it's still a job.
It's still what they doing to be able to make their funds. They just doing
and
it.
you on their platform. You can't think you're not just gonna get on somebody's platform, and you know.
And it was dope because these people had like 37,000 people watching at one time, 40-something thousand people, and the people was actually giving real feedback. Right. They like, bro, like, nah, I need this. The only thing that I did that was personally not wrong, you know what I'm saying, in a sense of like it wasn't a right thing to do.
Right.
It was just been smarter of me to do it like now. Like when my album is out, go do those things, which I'm gonna do, of course. But I was doing like songs that wasn't out, they wasn't released. You know what I'm saying? But everybody like, where can I go get it at? Where can I find it at? It's not released. So a pro tip would be, if you're gonna do that, just make sure like your album already out and you doing it, or make sure that it's a song that's already out from whatever old project you doing and promoting, and make sure it's the best song on there. So what
embarrass yourself.
Because they gonna give you real feedback. They gonna let you know, like, if they not feeling it or it's not something that they really into, like they gonna let you know, like this not it. So be prepared to take advice, and that's the next thing I was finna get into. Like, a lot of people can't take criticism, bro. Right. Like about whatever they going through in life or whatever battles they facing, or about their music, about their artistry. So what's the most positive ways, or what are some of the things that you do when it comes to getting criticism?
I smoke weed.
No
cap, bro. I smoke weed, bro. Like, I ain't gonna cap. It take a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
Right? And that's something that I have naturally, just being confident and being that person for myself. So like, you know, the confidence mixed with the weed, I can take that feedback and be like, okay, I like that. I like that idea. I'm going to use it. Yeah. Right? And I'm going to put it in the song. Because I use my feedback. I definitely make sure I try my best to incorporate any feedback that I get, especially when it's coming from people of my audience.
Right.
You feel me? So I take the shit, man. Like, I just be confident. Like, even if I feel like, if you feel like it's the worst song you ever heard, but I heard somebody else just told me it was the best song I ever heard, you ain't gonna win everybody over all the time.
True.
I just be.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I be telling people, like, you listen to my album, like, it's rock songs on there, it's love songs on there, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different vibes. So like, everything ain't gonna be for every person. I don't make my music like that for every person. So like, it would be smart of me to have my albums like that, so that it's not just focused on one person. So because it'll probably never be. But oh yeah, you just went crazy, my boy.
You see me.
My boy just went too crazy. But I always, you know what I'm saying, let my guests come on here and we on the first one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can't treat your head off the rip.
That's the crazy
But what are some of the things that you can be able to get from or learn from other people that you've seen that you're gonna implement like in the near future? So what are some of the things that you've seen from somebody who inspired you that you want to implement coming up?
I'm gonna say, and I'm trying to be realistic with it, like give you a real answer. Like Josh K, that's another artist I work with.
Yeah.
He got a lot of motion, got a lot of stuff going on for himself. I feel like he taught me a lot as far as how to move and how to the look of the industry. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro got the swag over. He crazy with it. Yeah. He carry himself a certain type of way. He told me, like, he go to the gym, he go do this, he go do that.
Yeah.
So I kind of like, I try to sit back and watch him doing this thing when he performing, or even when he posting Instagram, whatever, just seeing that scenery and seeing like, okay, you look like a star. You want to feel like a star.
Yeah, for real.
So just watching that, peeping it, and I could just call him.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm watching Lil Baby and I'm like, oh damn, Baby got swag.
Right.
No offense, Baby got swag, whatever. But I can't call him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can call my boy up and be like, all right, cool. Where you get that jacket from? Right. All right, cool. I need to do this, do this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It is a aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a certain type of aesthetic, like a lifestyle as well too. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I've been looking at is like different brands. You know what I'm saying? Like how they uphold themselves, how they keep themselves. Because you want to mirror greatness. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do anything, you know what I'm saying. So I've been looking at like Givenchy and like Prada and like how they like online. I got my own online business, so I've been trying to mirror that. Some of the things that I'm gonna do in the upcoming future to try to rebrand myself and be as much like the brands who I see doing the best.
Right.
Marketing wise, they got crazy marketing skills. You know what I'm saying? Like commercials crazy. So it's just how you brand yourself, and that even go back to us as artists or us as like how we want ourselves to be branded. So it's like me with the podcast or me with the music or me with the clothing. Everything gotta coexist with each other. Right. But everything bounce off each other. So it's like you can brand like I can wear my jacket to this and promote my music with this at the same time. Right. But what am I trying to get across to people? Motivation. Right. Like
what's the message?
That's the thing, you know? So it's like having those things in your bag and putting your aesthetic out there and having it match what you're trying to convey to people, that's some of the best things you can do as an artist, as an influence, as a business, whatever your niche is, whatever you want to do.
For sure.
So what are some of the things that you want to be involved in that don't have nothing to do with like music? Yeah. So it's like non-for-profits or like what is your thing outside of music to like give back to people?
Yeah, so me and my mother, my sister, we started a non-for-profit business called Heaven Sent.
Yeah.
And at Heaven Sent, we always go to either a barbershop, a hairdresser salon, and we invite people and their families to come get gifts. We either do. I know the last thing we did was it was like for Valentine's Day. It was last year. We had all the parents come out. We had a little candy table. You know, it was decorated nice in the barbershop, right? So people getting their haircut, people getting their stuff done, and the kids are just enjoying the time being around other kids.
Yeah.
I know one Christmas we did gave away toys for Thanksgiving. We did the turkeys. So I'm always involved in that, and I always go back to different schools, especially the school that I graduated from, to help out with. You know what I mean? So. Go back, show love. I brought my boy Khalil from Cobra Kai to Barber Sizemore Academy one time, and they loved it. You feel me?
Yeah.
They seen he's on Cobra Kai. He did it. You know, so they was going crazy for it. So yeah, I just try to be involved, bro. I'm a kid from Inglewood, and we don't get too much. So
same, bro.
I try to show as much love as I can, even from the crackheads outside.
For real. Like people don't be understanding that's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of people like need the blessing or deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't ever know what the next person going through, bro.
For
like,
sure.
and it shows predominantly in our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, you from Inglewood. I'm from Inglewood too. 71st and Horn. Shout out my grandma, man, for real.
You really from like 2-3 blocks down, G. More people from 70th and Damon.
Yeah.
You really like right there.
That's where I grew up at, for real. Yeah. But the city, as much as that be going on in the city, like you gotta find your niche, you gotta find your place where you find love at. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who love you and the people who gonna nurture. You know what I'm saying? You, your talents, your experiences. And those are the people you need to put yourself around. And a lot of people have a hard time doing that. And then because of the trauma, they can't be able to cope with it. So that's why they use the hard drugs. Or that's why they turn into, you know what I'm saying, a different lifestyle than us. Because everybody say you're a product of your environment, but we from the same environment. You know what I'm saying? But like we just chose to be positive. You wake up every day with a chance and a choice to be able to be positive, do better, you know what I'm saying, inspire other people.
And I want to be realistic with people.
Like,
right. Some people be like, I'm trying, but you don't be doing it, bro.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Like, you got to be realistic with yourself. Like, if we come from the same environment, like you said, we're part of our environment.
Yeah.
But we still got the same 24 hours.
For real.
The same 24. So if I'm able to work and I'm able to get out here and grind, you should be able to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't saying it may be different. You might have to take the bus to get the way you gotta go, but you gotta get to it.
Right.
Like, it ain't no excuses with that shit. Get the shit done.
And that's a lot of people think, like, and that's what I love talking about on this as well. Like, you can't have no excuses when you already starting in a deficit.
Right.
Like when you trying for real, like we already starting behind. You know what I'm saying? Like excuses gonna like put you way behind. Like it's gonna have you in a hole. Like you starting in the negative, but you making excuses. You never gonna get to where you said you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but if you take one step at a time, like, I can't do this, but I can do that, and you know what I'm saying? Accelerate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. Tell people to stop playing with you. You got to put your foot on that gas. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it take for you to apply pressure and put your foot on that gas and show people like, look, I know I started back there, but look, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like it's my time. You know what I'm saying? Like
a lot of them people that like when I said I had these situations. Now that they see me doing the videos, they see me back, they see the music, they see me at this place, they see me with this artist or somebody following me, and they peeping it. They calling my phone, okay. It's time. Right. Time will tell this shit, like for real. Like at first you said I was underdeveloped, but now it's like, well, I wasn't ready or whatever. But now the people that you working with and the people that you want to work with coming to me to get they shit done. You see what I'm saying?
Real.
So, it's just time will tell, bro. Stay consistent.
Yeah, and it's really about putting the work in, bro.
Fact.
That's the bottom line of all this. Or anybody who is successful, they gonna tell you that you gotta put the work. Ain't no cheat code, ain't no day off, ain't no explanation behind it. It's not an overnight thing, bro. I'm telling you, like the way that life is set up, bro. Like you have to be able to put work in on a daily basis. Good, bad, or indifferent. If you like to do it or not, if you want to do it or not, if you tired or not, you gotta be able to put work in on the days you hate putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Like it just to make your goals make sense, just to make everything you said you wanted to do worth it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because if you woke up with everything that you wanted tomorrow, what else you gonna have to go for? Nothing. It's over. You ain't gonna know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But like once you on a mission to obtain your goal, and you sit down and you be like, all right, this is what I want to do for this amount of time, and these are the goals that I want to hit, and you start that trail. You know what I'm saying? Like for yourself, like not with nobody else, not starting it for nobody else, not it's for you to be able to obtain these goals for yourself. Just start somewhere. Tell yourself like, all right, even if it's small, simple goals, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to start saving $5 a week, you know what I'm saying, for the next 13 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Just stick to that goal. Like stay consistent.
That's another thing too, man. People need to, you gotta start saving, but you gotta also keep it. So I'll throw this one away.
You throw that one away,
Damn, I want to throw it. Damn, I should have threw it away.
Yeah, we talking about just consistency, like, you know what I'm saying, staying on the same page, like setting goals for yourself, like staying consistent with your goals, setting them, making sure that they right and how you want to obtain them, bro. And that's one of the most important things about having structure in your life. Right. So I asked this question to everybody who come on the show. What are some of the routines that some people can implement in their life for the fans out there that they can put in their life, they can do to be able to help them be successful?
Pray.
For sure.
I mean, to whatever God you believe in. Pray.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that I started, and I want to say I started doing consistently this year.
Yeah, that's the first thing I do, my boy.
Yeah, man. I took so many L's. I had to have a conversation with him, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
You feel me? So just pray, and just be patient. Like, this shit don't happen overnight.
Yeah.
Sometimes it take 10 years. It take 5-6 years.
Bro, for real.
You gotta be patient. Like,
you gotta be patient.
Don't let that shit stress you up.
Yeah.
You just Stay smoke your weed and, and stay consistent.
Well, see, look, I don't. That's what I said. Like, I don't smoke, so like, I don't smoke. I don't drink. Like, I just face it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I face my problems head on. Like, whatever I'm going through and I'm dealing with, bro. Like, it gotta be a beast. Like, it gotta come from you. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm gonna face it. I don't have no coping mechanism, bro. Like, I don't have like
music. How is that not a coping mechanism?
But that's the thing. Like, I'm not just a like that. That would be if I was just like a I think it's on me.
Oh, yeah.
If I was just a music person, but I got so many different facets that you have to have a thing to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do this or I do that. You know what I'm saying? I have so many different things. Like, I can't use everything to cope at one time.
No, for sure.
So I just face all my challenges head on. I think for me is organization, like me writing it down so I can visually see what I'm fucking up in, or like what I'm. I write down the things that I lack in more than I write down the things that I'm good in, because I have a goal to make my weaknesses my strength. So that's why when I write down like, oh, I'm bad at this or I'm bad at this, and I make my intention to make myself better at that thing, I think that's me forcing myself to look at myself like, this is your faults. This is your flaws. Let's just focus on this right now so that you can make them your strengths. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what make me a better person at the end of the day, because I focus on all the things that I'm fucking up on in life, and I try to make them, you know what I'm saying, the best things that my attributes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I bet I've been slacking on advertisement. Bam, I'm finna sit down and actually do some research behind how I can be able to be successful in advertising. I go full force with that. You know what I'm saying? Now it went from one of my strengths, so now I know a little bit about it. Now I know more about it the next day. You know what I'm saying? I just go like that. So I don't have to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, still deal with the fact that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, because bam, in a world, realistically, somebody dealing with alcoholism, you know what I'm saying? They go drink, they get drunk to forget about what their problems is. But once the drunk over with, your problem is still there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still your problem. Can't do it. I gotta face it, bro. I gotta find out what about me is so fucked up that I'm scared. I be scared of the shit that I can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it really hit me like, damn, I can't figure this shit out, or I don't have the resources to be able to do this. Then that's when it clicked to me, like, I gotta attack this shit. Like, it's like, I can't go. Like, I can't go, bro. Like, I gotta find out, like what's to this shit. Like, why not me? Like, why I can't have this shit, or why I can't obtain this shit? Like, I can't go. Like,
see, I took that why not, and I was like, I just started thinking like, instead of why not, I'm like, I got to, it's gonna happen.
For sure.
It's just not my time yet.
On the real.
I just haven't learned it yet. Like, see, like me, like, I wanna, whenever I encounter any problem, I just recently lost my father. So with me losing him, that was probably the biggest issue or biggest problem or biggest obstacle I'm gonna have to hop over this year. You feel me? So I'm staying so I smoke my weed to get for me to feel right, and for me to be like, all right, cool, I can stay stable as far as socially. Right. But internally, I know I gotta make it. I got a son. Okay? So it's like, any battle is gonna go full head to head.
Right,
anyway. It's real. I'm automatically in that head to head battle. And then with my little brother, like I said, I gotta be the example, and I gotta show him how to be a man. He's 16. So I'm trying to become a man and finish becoming my own man. Right. And teach him how to start the process of becoming a man. You know what I'm saying? So
it's tough.
I smoke I smoke just to chill. I don't really drink as much. I try to drink every now and then, whatever, cool. But just music is my getaway. The kids that we work with is my getaway. You feel me? Just stand working. Me doing this. This is therapy for me right now. You feel me?
Same. That's working. What I'm here, my boy.
My mind ain't on nothing else right now. My image, you feel me? My son, of course, but my image is what I'm doing right now. So this is a relief. You feel me? I'm just letting this out.
Yeah, it's a relief for me too, bro, because I get to, you know what I'm saying, sit here and be able to be a motivation to people who are looking for, you know what I'm saying, answers.
Fact.
Are looking for people that's just like us, that's going through the same thing
Fact.
as them. To be able to be somebody who can, because I'm not a role model, I'm going to make mistakes. I want to put that out and make myself clear, you know what I'm saying, with that. But just to have people to, you know what I'm saying, be a resource to people, you know what I'm saying? Like, if at the very least I can be that. Somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you could look up, research, and be like, oh, he could be able to help me, you know what I'm saying, get past this hurt in my life.
For sure.
Tell somebody don't quit. Tell somebody you ain't got to give up. Tell somebody you can keep going, you're going to make it, you know what I'm saying, be an inspiration to somebody. I'm never going to quit trying to be successful. I'm never going to quit trying to motivate people because I know that that's what we need. Right. Like, we need people like this to be able to talk to us that's been in our same shoes, that's trying to change their life. I'm still getting better day to day. I don't get it all figured out. I fuck up on a daily basis. I be late. I be fucking shit up. Meetings.
Yeah, we need each other. We need each other.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Especially black men. Like,
yeah.
I get we gotta be tough or we gotta have this, you know.
Right.
But we still also gotta show each other love.
For real.
Like, we still that brotherhood should be real. Cause when you have a real brotherhood, you tend to get more success. You tend to be more structured. You feel me? And that's how you love your family. You show that to your kid. You know what I mean? So that brother, we all,
because it's a thing where, like, if you one person and you trying to do all these tasks, right? It's only so much you can get done in a day. But if you got a team of people that's dedicated to the same goal, bro, they can help you elevate at a much higher level because everybody handling the dish. Everybody pouring into each other. What I know, this next person know. What the next person know, if they don't know it, they finna go find it out and bring it back to us. You know what I'm saying? Not to you, to us, so that you can be able to help the next person who got the same question. So,
but Chicago not like that, gang.
It's
rare. It's very rare that you find somebody. And I ain't saying that we don't got nobody. I'm one of them. I'm sure you one of them. You know what I'm saying? But it's rare that you find somebody in Chicago that want to work with somebody and not on no shiesty shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, like, I was just having this conversation with my video man, shot by Elijah. We gonna go half on the camera, right? We gonna go half on the camera, and I don't care what he do with that camera. I don't know how to use it. I'm not good with it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So he's good with it, but I want to go half. That's an investment I'm gonna make in him, and his investment in me is shooting my video.
Right.
You feel me? So we gonna help. We gonna go back and forth, and I scratch your back, you scratch my back.
Right.
You feel me? Like whether he needs studio time or he need me to pull up, whatever.
Right.
It's a partnership.
Right.
Right. And when you get that, now I'm able to drop videos when I want. I'm able to be more productive as far as me going to go Miami. We gonna go get the scenery. I ain't gotta pay for a $700-800 video and pay for bro to get there. All I gotta do is pay for my mans to get there. Make sure he good. We gonna shoot whatever, cool. And he's making his money off the camera. You see what I'm saying? So we both winning. We both getting a plus with it, bro.
Right. And that's what I talk about on my show, like, all the time. And I'm going to keep preaching this. You got to add value to people.
Facts.
What you doing, that monetary value that you adding for the camera, that's an object, that's a thing. Yeah. But that's an asset to both of y'all. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you need the camera, you can have access to it. Whenever he need it, you got access to it. You adding value by him being able to shoot your videos. You adding value by giving him the, you know what I'm saying, surplus of funds or the overflow of cash that you got right now at the moment in time. So
we all got one objective. We all got the same vision.
Right.
That's the best part.
You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you adding value to that person. But the best thing about these situations, you learning with that person. You learning how to. I'm pretty sure when you shooting the videos, he gonna show you like how the videos go, how he shot it.
Exactly.
When you recording them, you gonna show him how you recording it, how you want the video to look, how you. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense to be able to develop. Like, think about a team who develop, everybody who all on the same page and got the same skills.
For sure.
That's an unstoppable force when you got people who got the same goal, the same skills. Everybody know, like, even in hooping basketball, you know, if everybody on the team could get a bucket, everybody got a role to play, and it's adding value to each other. Because I know if I can take this play off, but my homie finna get a bucket right now, I know when he come back down on the next play, he finna get it to me because he know I just took that. He know I'm finna go right, you know. So it's just a fun thing when you can be able to rely on other people and it be effective, add value to the next person, especially when they trying to help you. And be somebody who can be there for somebody, you know, so that they can count on you and then you can count on them. That's some things that Chicago is missing heavily. Yeah. I've been to a lot of different states. I've been to Mississippi, lived there for 4 years in college. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Philly for a year. It's like they have more of a collective, you know what I'm saying? Like they got people that do podcasts, they got people who hoop, they got people who everybody in their circles, but everybody help each other. Like if you on a team, they got a group chat. Make sure you get to practice. Make sure you bring your water. Make sure you got your, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of people. And then in Philly, man, Rec Philly, bro, it's like a gym membership for like artists, bro. It's so dope, bro, because it's like you go in there, bro, it's daytime all the time, bro. It's like you can create whatever you want at that moment, bro. Right. Like, and then it's a database. So if you want to, bro, you can go look up engineers. You can go look up people who, and most of the time people work with each other for free because they add value to each other at that moment, though, right. Bro. Like, it's so precious because, like, you know how hard it is for, like, you to make a video, record a song, and do everything at one time, bro. Yeah. They got spaces where you can go rent out the camera at that time. Like, even if you don't shoot yourself, you can go rent out the camera for yourself right now. Right. You can create clothes at the, like, you got a dance studio. People, I'm telling you, it's so cold. Like, you can make a song with an engineer you never knew. You just working with him today. I've did this too. Shot a video. I shot a video and my man shot a video off the same person that he knew. And then you can hire somebody you could go, walk up the hallway to the choreography thing and hire somebody to make a dance video off a song and video you just made, right, bro. Oh, yeah, that's so much. That's so crazy because it's like so much content that you doing at that moment. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the clothes, you can make t-shirts right then and there, photo shoot room. You can do the photos right there. Then they got a live nation stage right there. It's like, bro.
It is something like that in Chicago. You probably just don't know about it. Like, I went to, when I first started rapping, I went to Haven Studio. Right? Yeah. Haven Studio, it was on 47 and King Drive. Yeah. And it was an invite-only studio. Right? So, it was a free studio, but it was invite-only. There, we had the multiple computers to mix. Shout out to Ad 22, man. Shout out to whole Haven Studio, the whole family. Yeah. You had the equipment to mix, the computers. Then you had the studio room, right, which is where you record and you do what you got to do, right. And then they added like the videography part where they have people, they shoot your videos, they like do everything for you. This is all free and this is for invite only, of course, but they shoot the videos, they like edit, they do the photo shoots, they have a green room, like they got stuff going on, you feel me? And it's the only thing I hate about it is that it is invite only, right? You feel me? Because now everybody can't be in the sauce, you can't tell everybody, right? And the way that you get in is a member that's already there, they will have to recommend you, like, hey, add out, or you go to the head person or whoever it is, hey, I got this person. They cool, good student, good grades, or good man, good whatever whatever it is, right? And you go back, you tell him, and he meet with him, have a conversation with him, simple conversation. And if you talking the right talk, man, he allow you to use the space and allow you to use the resources.
But that's love, though, because at the same time, you want to make sure that if people gonna be in your space, you can be able to trust them being there. If you want to have people mess with your equipment, you want to make sure it's safe. At the end of the day, it's invite only because of safety and security reasons, and people shouldn't get penalized for it. You know what I'm saying?
It's just so many people can do it.
You know what I'm saying?
If I was a shorty, I didn't know how to control my I ain't gonna say my tempo, but like, I don't know how to talk to people.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Manage yourself.
Manage myself or code switch.
Yeah.
And I just go in the environment. I smell like weed. But I'm a good kid and I make good music, but I smell like weed and I smell like this and I'm around the wrong crowd. But I'm still a good kid though. You see what I'm saying? Like certain people don't know how to code switch.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that would be if people knew, oh, I got a studio I ain't got to pay for. I can just go work on my craft, work on my music, mix and learn how to do it.
Yeah.
They was like try to shy away from the streets. They won't be.
Real.
That made me be like, fuck, I ain't going on the block. I'm going to the studio.
On the real.
Like, I ain't finna go on the block. Like, nah, y'all tweaking. Y'all go outside again. Y'all do y'all.
And with that being said, it's like having something different. You know what I'm saying? We always on block at a point in time where we had a decision to make. You know what I'm saying? Like either be out here or just not. You know what I'm saying? But like, what option are we giving students kids? You know what I'm saying? Kids, adolescents, people who growing up, because it's people who still grown who doing it. But like, what choices and what options are we giving them to make them not want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, even though we wake up with a chance and a choice, it could be two messed up decisions. You know what I'm saying? It could be you just picking the, you know what I'm saying, the great or the good, you know, or the worst or the bad. So it's like, what choices are we really giving people to be able to put them in a better position? And like we said, like with you, it was the studio, you know what I'm saying, instead of being out there, you know what I'm saying, putting yourself in jeopardy or putting yourself in a bad position. So it's like to be able to make these things work for yourself, you always gotta have a backup or something that you have a light in that you can use to be able to, you know what I'm saying, mitigate that time. So what are some things that you do to be able to control yourself or put yourself in better environments?
I cut a lot of people off.
For sure.
Like, simple. I got the same 7 homies from grammar school. We grew up together.
For
real. No cap, bro.
Seriously.
These are my brothers. These are the people that, you know, I locked in with. Now, it was a few from high school that I was able to meet, but it was more so on a business aspect. It was more like, okay, you got academic part. You going to Georgetown, or you going to FAMU, or you going to some place where I can go visit. I can, you feel me, have resources. Like Georgetown business program is way different from Chicago State business program.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just different. So just having those resources, and I know my boy, he gonna take care of his business. So I just stay out the way, bro. I got the same group, the same friends.
Yeah.
You know, like just no new niggas. Like, seriously.
So what's the biggest thing So what's the biggest thing when it come to like building connections? What are some of the keys that you can give other people, and some things that you could tell them about the best way to build connections around Chicago, or just in general?
Being real,
yeah,
doing real shit. Like, and it don't have to be, you see, I'm hurting and you gotta buy me a car. Nah, you see what I'm saying? Nah. But if you see, I'm trying to get to a point, right? And I got this objective. I'm telling you, I'm showing you that I'm consistent.
Yeah.
Right. I'm showing you I'm trying to get to this point. I just feel like as a real, I ain't gonna say real nigga, just as a real man, period.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm gonna give you an opportunity for you to better yourself.
Yeah.
Even if it helps me or if it don't help me, I'm gonna throw the alley hoop.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, my boy Chris, he wasn't really making music at first, but he was like, I want to make music. Alright, cool. I'm an artist. I make music. I record. Try it. Let's get in the studio. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. You feel me? And now he's more consistent with the music. He like it. He's trying to start his career. He's trying to get off the ground. You feel me? Going through that first stage of music.
For real.
Yeah. So
on the real,
just be real. Be realistic, bro.
For
like,
real.
Do real nigga shit.
Yeah. That's the same way I started, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I was trying to be a manager, bro. My homie told me, like, look, bro. Shout out my boy Blake, man. Demi Blake. He like, man, bro, you ain't finna be no manager, bro. He like, bro, do your first song, bro. He was like, if you don't like it, then you can stop after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not for sure.
Bro, I made my first song called Don't Feel You, bro. It was like 2013, bro. 2012. One of them. After that, the rest was history, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And the time went by so fast. Like, I'm talking about it now, bro. That was 12 years ago, bro. Like, 12 years, bro. Like that's a time period, bro. So it's like having those people around you that help motivate you to, you know what I'm saying, bring about stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have never been none of this if I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have never been me. You know what I'm saying? Like this, in the same capacity, I probably would have found my niche, like somewhat down the line, but it probably wouldn't have been in this capacity. So that's why I'm always thankful for the situations that I was in. And like you said, I got the same friends, like, you know what I'm saying, from a kid, you know what I'm saying, and my line brothers too. But as far as people that I grew up around in the city, like it's been the same people from kindergarten, first grade. I got 20 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like 20 plus year relationships with these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, would do anything for them because, you know what I'm saying, it's family. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just good to build good, solid connections with people that can be able to help you win. Yeah, that's game. Achieve your goals. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
And help you be yourself, become your real self. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here have to like, you know what I'm saying, be not fake, but not their real self a lot of times around some people, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the brothers that I've made along the way because at every moment and every step, you know what I'm saying, we accept each other for like who he is, you get what I'm saying? And like we help each other, you know what I'm saying, and guide them to their next point in life, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is they want to be, man. And this, I appreciate you for coming out, having a real conversation with me, my boy.
Anytime.
On this love, my
Can't
boy.
Wait to come back, gang.
On the real, for real, my boy. Always invited. That's the next episode of the Play Your Cards Right podcast, man. We here. That's Pharaoh Afternoon, and we out, my boy.
Let's get it.
On the real.
My boy.
For sure that.